The following Amazon conditions of use can be found on the Amazon website at amazon.com/gp/help/customer/display.html node ID =GLSBYFE9MGKKQXXM. There will be a link below in the video's description. Amazon conditions of use, last updated, September 14th, 2022. Welcome to Amazon.com. Amazon.com Services LLC and or its affiliates, Amazon, provide website features and other products and services to you when you visit or shop at Amazon.com, use Amazon products or services, use Amazon applications for mobile, or use software provided by Amazon in connection with any of the foregoing, collectively, Amazon services. By using the Amazon services, you agree, on behalf of yourself and all members of your household and others who use any service under your account, to the following conditions. Please read these conditions carefully. We offer a wide range of Amazon services, and sometimes additional terms may apply. When you use an Amazon service, for example, your profile, gift cards, Amazon Video, your media library, Amazon devices, or Amazon applications, you also will be subject to the guidelines, terms, and agreements applicable to that Amazon service, service terms. If these conditions of use are inconsistent with the service terms, those service terms will control. Privacy. Please review our privacy notice, linked to amazon.com/privacy, which also governs your use of Amazon services, to understand our practices. Electronic communications. When you use Amazon services or send emails, text messages, and other communications from your desktop or mobile device to us, you may be communicating with us electronically. You consent to receive communications from us electronically, such as emails, texts, mobile push notices, or notices and messages on this site or through the other Amazon services, such as our message center, and you can retain copies of these communications for your records. You agree that all agreements, notices, disclosures, and other communications that we provide to you electronically satisfy any legal requirement that such communications be in writing. Copyright. All content included in or made available through any Amazon service, such as text, graphics, logos, button icons, images, audio clips, digital downloads, data compilations, and software is the property of Amazon or its content suppliers and protected by United States and international copyright laws. The compilation of all content included in or made available through any Amazon service is the exclusive property of Amazon and protected by U.S. and international copyright laws. Trademarks. Click here to see a non-exhaustive list of Amazon trademarks, linked to amazon.com/gp/help/customer/display.html/question node ID =2007389110. In addition, graphics, logos, page headers, button icons, scripts, and service names included in or made available through any Amazon service are trademarks or trade dress of Amazon in the U.S. and other countries. Amazon's trademarks and trade dress may not be used in connection with any product or service that is not Amazon's, in any manner that is likely to cause confusion among customers, or in any manner that disparages or discredits Amazon. All other trademarks not owned by Amazon that appear in any Amazon service are the property of their respective owners, who may or may not be affiliated with, connected to, or sponsored by Amazon. License and access. Subject to your compliance with these conditions of use in any service terms, and your payment of any applicable fees, Amazon or its content providers grant you a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, non-sublicensable license to access and make personal and non-commercial use of the Amazon services. This license does not include any resale or commercial use of any Amazon service or its contents, any collection and use of any product listings, descriptions, or prices, any derivative use of any Amazon service or its contents, any downloading, copying, or other use of account information for the benefit of any third party, or any use of data mining, robots, or similar data gathering and extraction tools. All rights not expressly granted to you in these conditions of use or any service terms are reserved and retained by Amazon or its licensors, suppliers, publishers, rights holders, or other content providers. No Amazon service, nor any part of any Amazon service, may be reproduced, duplicated, copied, sold, resold, visited, or otherwise exploited for any commercial purpose without express written consent of Amazon. You may not frame or utilize framing techniques to enclose any trademark, logo, or other proprietary information, including images, text, page layout, or form, of Amazon without express written consent. You may not use any meta tags or any other hidden text utilizing Amazon's name or trademarks without the express written consent of Amazon. You may not misuse the Amazon services. You may use the Amazon services only as permitted by law. The licenses granted by Amazon terminate if you do not comply with these conditions of use or any service terms. Your account. You may need your own Amazon account to use certain Amazon services, and you may be required to be logged into the account and have a valid payment method associated with it. If there is a problem charging your selected payment method, we may charge any other valid payment method associated with your account. To manage your payment options, visit your payments, linked at amazon.com/CPEE/manage payment methods. You are responsible for maintaining the confidentiality of your account and password and for restricting access to your account, and you agree to accept responsibility for all activities that occur under your account or password. Amazon does sell products for children, but it sells them to adults who can purchase with a credit card or other permitted payment method. If you are under 18, you may use the Amazon services only with involvement of a parent or guardian. Parents and guardians may create profiles for teenagers in their Amazon household. Alcohol listings on Amazon are intended for adults. You must be at least 21 years of age to purchase alcohol or use any site functionality related to alcohol. Amazon reserves the right to refuse service, terminate accounts, terminate your rights to use Amazon services, remove or edit content, or cancel orders in its sole discretion. Reviews, comments, communications, and other content. You may post reviews, comments, photos, videos, and other content, send e-cards and other communications, and submit suggestions, ideas, comments, questions, or other information, so long as the content is not illegal, obscene, threatening, defamatory, invasive of privacy, infringing of intellectual property rights, including publicity rights, or otherwise injurious to third parties or objectionable, and does not consist of or contain software viruses, political campaigning, commercial, solicitation, chain letters, mass mailings, or any form of spam or unsolicited commercial electronic messages. You may not use a false email address, impersonate any person or entity, or otherwise mislead as to the origin of a card or other content. Amazon reserves the right, but not the obligation, to remove or edit such content, but does not regularly review posted content. If you do post content or submit material, and unless we indicate otherwise, you grant Amazon a non-exclusive, royalty-free, perpetual, irrevocable, and fully sub-licensable right to use, reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, perform, translate, create derivative works from, distribute, and display such content throughout the world in any media. You grant Amazon and sub-licensees the right to use the name that you submit in connection with such content, if they choose. You represent and warrant that you own or otherwise control all of the rights to the content that you post, that the content is accurate, that use of the content you supply does not violate this policy and will not cause injury to any person or entity, and that you will indemnify Amazon for all claims resulting from content you supply. Amazon has the right but not the obligation to monitor and edit or remove any activity or content. Amazon takes no responsibility and assumes no liability for any content posted by you or any third party. Intellectual property complaints. Amazon respects the intellectual property of others. If you believe that your intellectual property rights are being infringed, please follow our notice and procedure for making claims of copyright infringement linked at amazon.com/report/infringement. Risk of loss. All purchases of physical items from Amazon are made pursuant to a shipment contract. This means that the risk of loss and title for such items pass to you upon our delivery to the carrier. Returns, refunds, and title. Amazon does not take title to returned items until the item arrives at our fulfillment center. At our discretion, a refund may be issued without requiring a return. In this situation, Amazon does not take title to the refunded item. For more information about our returns and refunds, please see our Returns Center, linked at amazon.com/returns. Product descriptions. Amazon attempts to be as accurate as possible. However, Amazon does not warrant that product descriptions or other content of any Amazon service is accurate, complete, reliable, current, or error-free. If a product offered by Amazon itself is not as described, your sole remedy is to return it in used condition. Pricing. List price means the suggested retail price of a product as provided by a manufacturer, supplier, or seller. We regularly check list prices against prices recently found on Amazon and other retailers. Certain products may have a US price displayed, which is determined using recent price history of the product on Amazon. With respect to items sold by Amazon, we cannot confirm the price of an item until you order. Despite our best efforts, a small number of the items in our catalog may be mispriced. If the correct price of an item sold by Amazon is higher than our stated price, we will, at our discretion, either contact you for instructions before shipping or cancel your order and notify you of such cancellation. Other merchants may follow different policies in the event of a mispriced item. We generally do not charge your credit card until after your order has entered the shipping process or, for digital products, until we make the digital product available to you. App permissions. When you use apps created by Amazon, such as the Amazon app or Kindle app, you may grant certain permissions to us for your device. Most mobile devices provide you with information about these permissions. To learn more about these permissions, click here, link to amazon.com/gp/help/customer/display.html/question mark node ID =2018188880. Sanctions and export policy. You may not use any Amazon service if you are the subject of U.S. sanctions or of sanctions consistent with U.S. law imposed by the governments of the country where you are using Amazon services. You must comply with all U.S. or other export and re-export restrictions that may apply to goods, software, including Amazon software, technology, and services. Other businesses. Parties other than Amazon operate stores, provide services or software, or sell product lines through the Amazon services. In addition, we provide links to the sites of affiliated companies and certain other businesses. If you purchase any of the products or services offered by these businesses or individuals, you are purchasing directly from those third parties, not from Amazon. We are not responsible for examining or evaluating, and we do not warrant, the offerings of any of these businesses or individuals, including the content of their websites. Amazon does not assume any responsibility or liability for the actions, product, and content of all these and any other third parties. You should carefully review their privacy statements and other conditions of use. Disclaimer of warranties and limitation of liability. The Amazon services and all information, content, materials, products, including software, and other services included on or otherwise made available to you through the Amazon services are provided by Amazon on an as-is and as-available basis, unless otherwise specified in writing. Amazon makes no representations or warranties of any kind, express or implied, as to the operation of the Amazon services or the information, content, materials, products, including software, or other services included on or otherwise made available to you through the Amazon services, unless otherwise specified in writing. You expressly agree that your use of the Amazon services is at your sole risk. To the full extent permissible by law, Amazon disclaims all warranties, express or implied, including, but not limited to, implied warranties of merchantability and fitness for a particular purpose. Amazon does not warrant that the Amazon services, information, content, materials, products, including software, or other services included on or otherwise made available to you through the Amazon services, Amazon servers or electronic communications sent from Amazon are free of viruses or other harmful components. To the full extent permissible by law, Amazon will not be liable for any damages of any kind arising from the use of any Amazon service or from any information, content, materials, products, including software, or other services included on or otherwise made available to you through any Amazon service, including, but not limited to direct, indirect, incidental, punitive, and consequential damages, unless otherwise specified in writing. Disputes. Any dispute or claim relating in any way to your use of any Amazon service will be adjudicated in the state or federal courts in King County, Washington, and you consent to exclusive jurisdiction and venue in these courts. We each waive any right to a jury trial. Applicable law. By using any Amazon service, you agree that applicable federal law and the laws of the state of Washington, without regard to principles of conflict of laws, will govern these conditions of use and any dispute of any sort that might arise between you and Amazon. Site policies, modification, and severability. Please review our other policies, such as our pricing policy, linked at amazon.com/gp/help/customer/display.html/question mark node ID =$4688502, posted on this site. These policies also govern your use of Amazon services. We reserve the right to make changes to our site, policies, service terms, and these conditions of use at any time. If any of these conditions shall be deemed invalid, void, or for any reason unenforceable, that condition shall be deemed severable and shall not affect the validity and enforceability of any remaining condition. Our address: Amazon.com Incorporated, P.O. Box 8, 1226, Seattle, Washington 98108-1226. Additional Amazon software terms. The following terms, software terms, apply to any software, including any updates or upgrades to the software, and any related documentation we make available to you in connection with Amazon services, the Amazon software. 1. Use of the Amazon software. You may use Amazon software solely for purposes of enabling you to use the Amazon services as provided by Amazon and as permitted by these conditions of use and any service terms. You may not incorporate any portion of the Amazon software into other programs or compile any portion of it in combination with other programs, or otherwise copy, except to exercise rights granted in this section, modify, create derivative works of, distribute, assign any rights to, or license the Amazon software in whole or in part. All software used in any Amazon service is the property of Amazon or its software suppliers and is protected by United States and international copyright laws. 2. Use of third-party services. When you use the Amazon software, you may also be using the services of one or more third parties, such as a wireless carrier or a mobile software provider. Your use of these third-party services may be subject to the separate policies, terms of use, and fees of these third parties. 3. No reverse engineering. You may not reverse engineer, decompile or disassemble, tamper with, or bypass any security associated with the Amazon software, whether in whole or in part. 4. Updates. We may offer automatic or manual updates to the Amazon software at any time and without notice to you. 5. Government end users. If you are a U.S. government end user, we are licensing the Amazon software to you as a commercial item, as that term is defined in the U.S. Code of Federal Regulations, C-48 CFR Section 2.101. And the rights we grant you to the Amazon software are the same as the rights we grant to all others under these conditions of use. 6. Conflicts. In the event of any conflict between these conditions of use and any other Amazon or third-party terms applicable to any portion of Amazon software, such as open-source license terms, such other terms will control as to that portion of the Amazon software and to the extent of the conflict. How to serve a subpoena or other legal process. Amazon accepts service of subpoenas or other legal process only through Amazon's National Registered Agent, Corporation Service Company, CSC. Subpoenas or other legal process may be served by sending them to CSC at the following address: Amazon.com Incorporated, Corporation Service Company, 300 Deschutes Way Southwest, Suite 208 MC-CSC1, Tumwater, Washington 98501. Attention! Legal Department-Legal Process. Please note also that providing detailed and accurate information at the outset will facilitate efficient processing of your request. That information will include, for example, email and/or credit card number used to make purchases for retail purchase information, the name, email, and physical address of a seller for seller information, device serial number for Amazon devices, and IP address and complete timestamps. Notice and procedure for making claims of intellectual property infringement. If you believe that your intellectual property rights have been infringed, please submit your complaint using our online form linked at amazon.com/report/infringement. This form may be used to report all types of intellectual property claims including, but not limited to, copyright, trademark, and patent claims. We respond quickly to the concerns of rights owners about any alleged infringement, and we terminate repeat infringers in appropriate circumstances. We offer the following alternative to our online form for copyright complaints only. You may submit written claims of copyright infringement to our copyright agent at Copyright Agent, Amazon.com Legal Department, P.O. Box 8, 1226, Seattle, Washington 98108. Phone number 206-266-4064. Email, copyright@amazon.com. Courier address, Copyright Agent, Amazon.com Legal Department, 2021 7th Avenue, Seattle, Washington 98121, USA. Written claims concerning copyright infringement must include the following information: a physical or electronic signature of the person authorized to act on behalf of the owner of the copyright interest, a description of the copyrighted work that you claim has been infringed upon, a description of where the material that you claim is infringing is located on the site, your address, telephone number, and email address, a statement by you that you have a good faith belief that the disputed use is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law, and a statement by you, made under penalty of perjury, that the above information in your notice is accurate and that you are the copyright owner or authorized to act on the copyright owner's behalf. This has been a reading of the Amazon Conditions of Use, last updated September 14, 2022. A link to the full text can be found in the video's description. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.